Hey folks, welcome back to our Dice Tower preview. I'm Mark, and today we're taking a look at CardWeaver. CardWeaver is brought to you by Odin Publishing. It's for 1 to 4 players, ages 13 and up, and games range anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes. When nightmares take hold in our world, it is up to anima, heroes with the power to wield their dreams to stop them. Will you stand side by side with your fellow anima to save the world, or will you drench it in the darkness of nightmare? CardWeaver is a one versus all deck building card game based on the world of the shared dream. In CardWeaver, up to 3 players control a dream hero, while another plays as the dreaded nemesis. Each character, animus and nemesis alike, has their own unique deck of cards. When using conviction to add cards to their deck, each player chooses from a market called the Dreamscape, which is exclusive to their character, allowing each player to shine with a deck built especially for them. CardWeaver also offers automated nemesis rules that allow for purely competitive and solo gameplay. First, you'll decide if you're going to be playing on the dark or the light side. On the light side, you're going to be choosing one of the animus characters along with their deck of cards, which will go to make up their Dreamscape. These are the cards you're going to be purchasing throughout the game, not your starting hand. Then, if you're on the dark side, you'll pick one of the nemesis characters, and they have a unique setup as well. So let's take a quick look at that. So they have their own set of 20 cards, but then there's a generic set of 20 cards that you'll mix those together and shuffle them up. Now these nemesis have a starting health on their card, but based on the players in the game will dictate his starting health. So if there's 3 animus players, then you're going to set the undead warlord to 90 health. Definitely have your work cut out for you if you're one of the heroes. And you have these handy little trackers. They're pretty cool, actually. And of course, these are prototype. I can't wait to see what the final ones look like. But these little trackers are really nice for keeping track of health. And you'll set that to the appropriate health number. You'll do the same for the animus characters. And you'll set up your play area. Now, the cards that you're going to be purchasing are your Dreamscape. So you'll shuffle those up and then deal out 5. This will be where you'll purchase from. Now your starting hand is a little different. You have some starting cards. You're going to get 4 of the conviction, which is really the money in the game. And then you have assault cards. You're getting 3 of these, and a guard card with 3 of those as well. So that will be your starting hand that you'll shuffle up and draw 5 from. Each player also receives an experience tracker. Now, the thing here is after you set up your play area, all the players will do so, and then you'll set to the side a couple different types of universal cards. These can be purchased throughout the game just as if you would purchase cards in your Dreamscape, but you ever can only purchase 1 per turn. And so this game is all about attacking and defending. So if you look at your different characters, on their main character card, you'll see several rows of experience. As you gain experience in the game, you'll gain those abilities, which is pretty awesome. And then on the side of the card, you'll notice there's the health, your starting health, as well as defense and potentially some attack ability, which you'll then add to all your cards and things that you put into play. All these specific cards to your character are really unique. I mean, they really are thematic to the different types of characters and how you use them. Now, there's some universal things to each of them, though. In the bottom right corner is the conviction cost to acquire the card. In the middle, at the bottom, is the victory points. And then on the far left, these are icons that are really going to dictate some of the uses of the cards. If you have an infinity symbol, that's a card that gets played out in front of you, is a permanent positioned card. And if you have the star symbol, this designates a unique card. And the thing about unique cards is that you can never only have one of those types in play. And then you have the lightning bolt, which is super powerful because these can be played out of turn. So it's something to keep in mind. Another neat thing about experience when it relating to your character itself, as you gain experience from battling and so forth, you can share experience across the table to your fellow players, especially on the light side. You're trying to level each other up to get there to take out the nemesis. So a pretty unique aspect of the game as well. And again, these cards that you will be acquiring are very, very thematic and unique to your character. And so, like in a good deck builder, you'll be playing cards from your hand into your play area. You'll be trying to acquire cards from the Dreamscape, paying the cost, or you'll be using cards to attack and defend. but you're really trying to chop down the nemesis, or if you're the nemesis, you're trying to remove the heroes, the animus, from the game. And those are the triggers. So as you battle back and forth, you know, it's going to come down to either the nemesis has destroyed all the heroes, or the animus, or the animus have destroyed the nemesis. And those are really the main triggers to end the game. However, if one player cannot refill their Dreamscape, that's also a trigger. And then you'll use the victory points at the bottom of the cards to determine the winner. But really, you hope the battle ensues back and forth enough that you have removed the nemesis, or the nemesis has taken out the animus characters. So really, that's the goal of the game. So those are really just the basics of the game. Now, there's tons and tons of different strategy and card combinations you can put together as you play, which make this game unique. Again, how the different decks are specific to the characters adds a lot to the gameplay. All right, folks, just a reminder once again, this has been a Dice Tower paid preview. Everything you've seen here has been in prototype form, so keep a close eye on the campaign for any changes that still may occur. Now, with that said, you know, I really like deck builders, and the fact that you have this unique deck specific to your character just adds a lot to the gameplay, and I love exploring those different decks and seeing what I can do and how I can combine those cards. And the experience aspect of the game adds a lot to it as well. As you're attacking and gaining more experience throughout the game, you can level up, so to say, and gain more and more abilities, which really is a nice aspect of the game as well. But folks, ultimately, if this looks like something that would be of interest to you, I'm sure they'd appreciate your support. So I think that's it for me, and until next time, we'll see you at the table.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando, in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.